Ayo, 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 yo, 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 yo. Ayo, 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 yo, 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 yo. I'm setting up while I'm doing the intro. Bear with me, if not, you can just leave. A. My bad. Just running the final testing. I figured, why not just show you guys a piece of the creative process that comes behind this? Like why not? Like, you're here, right? Some of you guys are interested in some of this stuff. So, yeah. Wait, are you not working? That's so annoying. It's annoying. It's so... Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna keep all of this in. It's whatever. Those kind of vibes right now. What am I doing? 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 I've been a nasty boy. No. I've been a real good boy. Do you need me to open your door? Do you need me to clean the floor? Pick the clothes up the floor is more like the words that I want to use right now for this version. Yeah, I look Persian. Yeah, no, I don't. Why did I say that? Who knows? Oh, I didn't notice this part of the song, cause I never make it this far, cause this song is trash. Whatever. I've been a real good boy. I've been a real good boy. That's me. I've been a real good boy. That's me. Ay. Stop fucking around. Welcome. You guys know who I am. And if you don't,
on my cool J.
I'm in a real good vibe. You know, like, why wouldn't I be? Okay.
I left my love at your place today.
Hey.
We're too young for these incidents. Wore my heart on my sleeve too long. Going through heartbreak won't be too long.
Okay,
She's got my
let's go.
name tatted on her wrist.
Hey.
I don't know why something's wrong with this. This burning love I ain't seen before. And I don't know if I can handle it anymore.
Take it away, Tory. Kids screaming for joining her. Why have I started it like that? Only when the girls that go in.
Oh, you gotta give him that hot spit on that
Hey. Mad far. That's why you resting now. You wildin'. Can't leave that anywhere.
Kisses and hugs that just fade away. Is it time we do our own thing?
Hey. Welcome to another episode of No Special Characters. Let's go. You ain't never seen me.
What you mean that you ain't fucking me no more, little bitches?
What you
dumb.
mean?
Slacking on my pimpin' made you leave me for a new one.
Why would you do
but
that?
I'm way too wavy, let you play me like it's too fun. Malice in my palace,
Please,
you the salad to my
with me.
Keisha, Jenny, Gia, give a fuck about what they say. Talking like Madea with that rah-rah and that Ray-Tay. Me, I'm somewhere smoking on a beat, got that A grade. On a block, I'm spinning on that bitch just like a Beyblade. Don't fuck with my exes, but get texts on a late night. Airplane mode, I'm like the wheels about to take flight. And it's 500 on the dash. And to them things I'm tryna bag, I'm on your ass off. Money is the most.
Oh, I shouldn't do that for Tory, my bad.
Only two niggas she want is Benjamin and Borden.
Hey.
If money ain't in hand and the plan get aborted. Slick with that finesse, I bet she'll make you feel important.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to
Ain't
bust.
nothing important to her. Ain't nothing important
to her.
but Benjamin's important. It ain't nothing important to her.
But Tory, if you notice,
Ain't
then
nothing important.
why are we making music about this?
Benjamin's important.
Oh, he has little horns too. I like that.
What you mean you went and found another nigga, bitch? Is you dumb?
Is you dumb? Is you fucking stupid?
Bitch, are you
What you
dumb?
mean? You found somebody that's
Of my
like
heart
me.
and found someone, are you dumb?
All right,
Are you
my
stupid?
bad, Mac.
I gotta condone my girl, which one? 'Cause it must be one. Is it crack?
Is it?
Cocaine or meth you smoke? What type of drugs you on? 'Cause bitch, you ain't never left before. Is it
Right.
make believe? 'Cause it must be the joke of the summer. You can't leave me so open, had your pussy soaking, it's dripping all over my covers. You know we been fucking, I had you chin tucking, licking your tongue and then grabbing your chin when you dick sucking. Put my chicken in your dip like it's Kentucky. Now you frontin' to that nigga like you didn't love it. I couldn't have figured. Heard this nigga get more paper than me. I can't even flex and say I'm richer. Yes, I'm just a rollie, he the Richard.
Damn, that wasn't going off. He was hurt. Whoever did that to Tory, y'all wrong. All right, y'all wrong for that. You gave him the.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
And now he did a record, and he's all like,
I love you. I want to take you away from all of this.
"Yo, come on, son. Free Tory." All right, he's the
best guy around.
best guy.
What about the people he murdered?
What
What
murder?
murder? Come on, what murder? All right, without further ado, let me go and hit this button.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
You're listening to
Special characters.
Welcome back, guys. It's good to see you guys. I've never seen none of you niggas a day in my life. Not true. Weird encounter. Remember when I was like, yo, people are getting younger? Like, the demographic is getting younger. And I'm like, all right, now I had like somebody like do a double take today. And I'm like, I don't know you. Like, little kid. I'm like, I'm not your daddy. Like, he's like looking at me like, and I'm like, no, you don't know me. I was out and about today, and like, it was just weird. Somebody just did. I'm like, I don't know you. Like, I don't know you. Like, we're good. Nah, we're fine. Welcome. This is episode 117. What happened to 11T1? I'll let you guys figure that one out. But hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are doing out there, doing great, achieving things, finding things, being part of matter, dark matter, gamma matter, and all the things that matter. Family Matters, not by Drake or Officer Winslow, since I heard that he was real desperate when he got clapped out by Diddy. That's some wild shit. But besides that, if you're out there reaching your goals, this is for you guys. For you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Y'all deserve it. We got like 40 minutes left in the show. Damn. They must be really proud of you guys this week. Can we wrap this up? That was extremely long. Sometimes I'll be forgetting like these things are supposed to be short and quick, but I just be letting them shits rock. So hopefully everybody's doing great out there. I had a very interesting week. Let me go and get into this. I had a beach day last week, right? So last summer I didn't get to go to the beach at all. Last summer I was just that busy. I was just dealing with so much things that I didn't get to have a beach day, which is crazy because I work right next to the beach. So I could literally get out my work and drive 10 minutes in whatever direction that is, and I'll be at the beach right there. I get out late enough for me to not even pay to get in. You just won't be able to swim, but who's really looking? Jesus. But yeah. Went to the beach. I was trying to get there earlier, but you know, life happens. People like bother you to do things. Obstacles occur, and you just go and handle life the way it is, whatever you take it, and then you try to move forward. So what happened was, I was supposed to go to the beach early last Sunday. Didn't happen. I didn't get there till like 4 or 5. 4 or 5, I was like, all right, we got like maybe like 30 minutes to swim, which is cool, whatever. Now, what I wasn't expecting, because we were driving with the windows closed, so we didn't hear all the wind or feel all the wind. But by the time we got to the beach, the winds gusts were up to 44 miles per hour. Have you guys ever been at the beach when the wind gust was 44 miles per hour? You know how people go to the beach to get a tan, to get darker, to look like they did something, like they've been somewhere so they could go to whatever function and be like, oh my God, where have you been? And they could be like, oh my God, I was at the beach. And be like, oh, really? Wow. Now, if you've never been to the beach, wow, it was highly, highly windy. You're not coming back with a tan. You could have got a tan that morning. And I could tell you 44 mile per hour winds with sand in the air, you're coming back later. I was exfoliated against my will at the beach. Like right away, like you know how some people just wake up and choose violence? I opened the car door and Mother Nature chose violence. I wear glasses. This is like protective lenses, right? So the minute I open the door, my head's turning. Shitload of sand already goes into my eyes. I was like, all right, so what are we doing? Everybody's like, no, we're here, we're gonna go. All right, no, we didn't come this far not to go. And everybody's like, all right, okay, whatever. So now we're walking to the ocean from our car to the ocean, let's say about 20, 30 feet, right? Getting sandblasted by Mother Nature. I was darker than this when I went to the beach. And when I came back, I looked like fucking Michael Jackson. What's the name of that baseball player that came back, the Dominican one, Alex Rodriguez or something? That's what I look like. I look a whole different ethnicity. So that was my Sunday. That was my like, all right, let's see how this goes. So I don't know. Like, have you guys ever been through that? Yeah, you guys ever been like just like cleansed by the beach? Like, let me know. So that was last Sunday. Today is Thursday. I record on a Thursday night. Most people know that. A lot of people don't seem to remember that I record on a Thursday night, which is fine. Is whatever. I don't think people keep track of people like that. So whatever. Now, I go today. That better not be the goddamn garbage truck. I go today to the beach and I'm like, all right, today will be better. But I'm noticing I'm driving with my windows down. I was like, all right, it's not really the warmest for me to go back into this. Not the same conditions, but not the same you niggas. Not the same results. So what happened was I went there in front of my house. So I went to the beach today and it was a little bit windy and I'm like, all right, cool, I could deal with that. But the thing that caught me off guard was that I've never been in water. I've never been in water that made your bones ache. I've never been in water that was so fucking freezing cold that it just hurt the whole time. I've never been in water that made me rethink. Like, all right, maybe I'm not gonna go in. Like, I'm not gonna go in, and that made me feel like the oldest man today, the most oldest of men in the world today. My bad. You know, fucking garbage truck people. You know what it is? New York City garbage makes no goddamn sense. They're the most unfucking hinged people in the world. New York sanitation is the most unhinged fucking people. They don't have a fucking select time frame for when they come. So there's days like this where I'm recording and they'll come at 1 o'clock. Other days they'll come at 3 o'clock. Other days they come at 8 o'clock in the next morning. It's very hard to gauge when the hell are they going to interrupt me. And then I gotta hope the damn LIRR isn't doing a fucking service run. My bad. I'm a little bit upset. That really annoyed me because when that happens, that just really throws off my mojo with the show. Like I was saying, what was I saying? Water, cold as hell. Thought I was freezing. Shout out to the Polar Club people because if they're doing that shit with freezing in the wintertime with freezing temperatures, my pussy ass can't swim. My pussy ass can't swim in general, but my pussy ass is not fucking swimming in the freezing cold that's making my body ache and hurt. That's crazy. Also, the sand, 44 miles per hour. Shout out to the Jews because y'all were lost in the desert for like what 100, 400 years or some shit like that. I don't even think there's 400 years of desert to walk around, but you know what? That's y'all story. That's what y'all sticking to it. But yeah, it was crazy, son. I went into the water and I started contemplating life. You ever been that cold? You ever been in that much pain that you started contemplating life? Like I was in there like, oh my God, the beaties got to me. I'm over here thinking like, oh my God, the diabetes finally got to me. They gonna fucking take my foot away. This is fucking bullshit. I came here to have a good time and not get a fucking medical diagnosis over here. That's such bullshit. But you know what? If I had metal legs, I wouldn't feel the cold. Air horn for that. Somebody listening to this that's an amputee is probably like, yo, fuck this guy. I'm never listening to this show again. Shout out to the new listeners. What's up? If you're now tuning into this because somebody else listening to this is, what's up? Yeah, I just slurred my words a little. And. Also, today was kind of a different journey when it came to the beach trip because I've never been to the beach by myself. I do a lot of things by myself. I go out to eat by myself. I go out to the movies by myself. I'll go do a little tour around the city by myself. But the beach is a whole different element because you're completely relying that people aren't going to be pieces of garbage and take your things or go through your things. Things like that go through your mind. At least they go through my mind because there was only one person that confirmed the way I was feeling, which was this kid I play a video game with named Rich. And I was like, yo, I want to go to the beach by myself sometimes, but I want to leave my shit there because somebody could leave with my shit. And then they'll leave with my car and they'll leave with my wallet. They'll leave with all my valuables. And I'm going to be tight. I'm going to be tight. And he was like, word, me too. And I was like, thank you. I'm not the only person that feels like that. Now, the thing was, I can't tell if you guys can hear my fan. I don't wonder if you guys can hear my water tank because that's just like, go. But, yeah. Oh, it's this thing. Pain in the ass. So, all right. Come on. It'll be that annoying. Now, it was me. It was just my paranoia again. The best man was like, somebody's going to go through my shit, blah, 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 blah. And it just lets me know that I'm not a trusting person. I'm not a trusting person at all. I don't have faith in humanity. I guess is where this conversation is going to go. That I don't have faith in humanity enough to be like, all right, I'm going to leave this here and hopefully nothing happens. I guess that's kind of why I get upset when I think about people that I don't fuck with no more because it's like, I genuinely don't let people in. I don't fuck with people like that. I know me having a show, everybody's like, oh, you kind of should, or like, I would assume so. No, I genuinely don't let people in. So when there's a huge fallout sometimes, I'm like, all right, fuck that person. Because I let all of the defenses down. I turned off the fucking power grid so they could just walk right in and for us to have a fucking fallout. So it's like, all right, man, throw all that shit on. and add more. All right. No, more landmines. Add more alligators to the moat. Add more bullets to the fucking cameras, the sentry cameras. Just do more. Do more. Hire more people. Like that's the way I feel. And I was like, I shouldn't feel like this all the time, especially when I'm at the beach to have a good time. So it was just a weird fucking day. So I was like, all right. So it's just funny because I had to like reel it in. So if you ever see me do this, that means I'm trying to reel it in. I like counting too. It calms me. But I close my eyes and I'm over here like, I'm like, all right, breathe, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Like relax, relax, relax. Everybody's here just doing their thing. Everybody's here minding their business. Everybody just. And then I'm like, while I'm with my eyes closed, I'm just hearing the people around me. I'm hearing the seagulls. I'm hearing the ocean, the waves crashing, the wind, all this shit. And then I came to the idea like, do blind people swim? Right? Wouldn't you like to wonder? Like, I don't know if you guys, if your brain side tangents the way my brain side tangents. I had like 30 side tangents. But that was the main one that stuck out today. I was with my eyes closed, sitting down in my chair, just hearing everything go around me. I'm like, do blind people go to the beach? Do blind people swim? Or do they completely avoid it? Which would suck if you had vision and then you lost it and you can't go to the beach no more. Because I know it has to be dangerous because you're not going to be able. Would you be able to feel I'm pretty sure you'd be able to feel the riptide, but how long till it's too late? And what if you're swimming away from the riptide, but in the wrong direction, right? You have to have a person that you could fully trust to go swimming with if you go to the beach, let alone like the pool. The pool's a pool, all right? If you're blind and you go to the pool, it's a square, all right? And I was like, all right. It's not like you're going to go swimming and like they're going to dive and they're going to be like, oh shit, which way is up? But the beach has to be different. Like if you're swimming and they're hearing their little whistle, I can't whistle, my bad. And you're like, all right, are they talking to me? Or are they talking to somebody else? And they're like waving their hands because they don't verbally say shit. And it's like, well, I can't see it. I'm fucking blind. I'm going to keep going in this fucking direction. Like how long till that gets bad? So that was like one of the things that I was thinking about. I was like, yo, can blind people do this shit? Like, do they have like the little beeper? Do they go into the water with the little cane and like try to tap? How many fucking kids are gonna hit? Shit is crazy, son. Shit makes you really think. Like, wild shit. On some wild shit. I'm still on the beach. While there, seagulls are greedy. Animals are greedy in general, but seagulls are really greedy. And I don't know what was going on with these seagulls, but they were like super aggressive. So I accidentally, I like animals. I really do. I like animals more than I like people. Sue me. Put me in the fucking woods with the bear. Now, I was eating my Doritos. I was like, all right. And I had a Dorito in my hand a little bit too long because I'm going through my phone. I'm like, all right, I'm answering messages. And I'm like, okay. And I had the Dorito like just like this. And a seagull like swooped in. But I already told you I'm on paranoia time. I'm by myself, surrounded by a bunch of strangers, next to my mortal enemy, water. Because your boy can't swim. I'm over here in the worst possible position. So I'm eating my food. I'm eating my feelings away, just getting my comfort food. And I'm with this chip. I'm just flinging it in the air. And all I seen was something white. And my first reaction was to swing. Because I thought it could have been a person. And I wish it would have been a person. Because that poor seagull got the shit slapped out of it. I was like this. And then I just seen it. I was like, and all I hear is like, this little kids are like, oh my God. And you would think like, that's like, yo, this guy just slapped a seagull. That's crazy, right? So, yo, your culture the shit your culture is known for sometimes really comes to bite you in the ass sometimes, right? Now you're gonna be like, your culture, you're Spanish, like you guys have nothing to do with birds. You're absolutely right. What didn't help this one person's culture that was out there in the beach with me was slap the shit out of the seagull, like hard, right? Hit the ground, and it was getting itself together. It was tight. It looked like it was about to attack me. And what saved me were these two little Asian boys trying to trap the seagull with a bucket. That ass just like running up to him and trying to cover the seagull in the bucket. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening? What is happening? Because they weren't like, oh my God, let's help the seagull. Like they were like mad aggressive. Like they were trying to take the seagull out too. Like that shit was fucking crazy, son. And I'm like, now I want some chicken wings. I was like, time to pack this shit up and let's leave. I was like, this will be my last attempt this year going to the beach because it's been some shit since I started going this month. Fucking high winds. That shit was terrible. And then freezing cold water, that just sealed it. Like, I'm good. I'm fine. I won't be doing that shit again. Let's see what I got. All right. Economy must be doing bad. This isn't a cool report. Ease up. But the economy must be doing terrible, terrible, terrible. Now, the reason I say that is because for the first time ever, all right, so I'm watching this show called The Rookie. I don't know if I mentioned it last episode, but I'm watching this show called The Rookie, and Hulu charges you. Like, they don't give a shit. Like, fuck Hulu, all right? Hulu charges you an obscene amount of money to still fucking show you commercials. They charge you like a regular cable subscription, $80, and you can see sports, Disney, and all this shit. But you have to watch all these fucking commercials still. So why the fuck am I paying $80 for? Now, Disney is part of Hulu, and I pay for Disney, not for Hulu. But it's a package deal, so whatever. However that works is however it works. Now, no matter what tier you get, you still get commercials. Now, I'm watching this show called The Rookie, and The Rookie has commercials for me to watch because it's on Hulu, which is on another network, and blah, 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 right? So the reason I say the economy must be in the fuck was that? Somebody screaming? That the economy must be in a fucking terrible place is because for the first time ever, I seen an IHOP commercial. I have never seen an IHOP commercial ever in my life. Never seen it. They must be begging for customers because I know from 4 to 9 or 7, kids eat for free and appetizers are half price off. So every now and then when I get the chance, I'm like, hey kids, you want to go to IHOP? Look at me lying. I'm like, fucking believe. I'll be at IHOP before anybody even knows where. I'll be coming home late, like, oh my God, you had a late day at work. And I was like, yeah, I was at IHOP going crazy on some mozzarella sticks. Now, the whole thing is that never seen a commercial for IHOP. Never. Not once. You know how crazy... Somebody's screaming. What the fuck is going on? My bad, guys. Somebody's on the phone with their girl yelling. All right, so never once, ever, ever, ever. Like, it's always been a joke. It's always been a joke. Like, yo, there's certain things in the world that you would never see a commercial for. One of them used to be condoms. Seeing them now. Now it's IHOP. Never, ever, ever, never heard IHOP even ever needing a commercial. Like, ever needing a commercial to promote IHOP. I remember the owner once saying, like, why do we got to promote? Everybody knows who the fuck we are. International House of Pancakes. Like, that's us. Like, what's good? Like, what we doing? So, yeah, it was very interesting. I'm like, damn, if they're over here doing commercials, what chance do I have paying Instagram to go do commercials for me? All right, this shit's annoying. I feel like this is the day of distraction because, like, I don't even, like, is I feel like I'm gonna say something that the universe doesn't want me to say, so they're drawing every obstacle in the way, from the garbage truck to the random guy yelling on his phone. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. What's next, huh? Power outage? Please don't. Please don't. Lord, please don't do that. I need my AC tonight. But yeah. Seeing that, what are other companies that you guys never seen a commercial for? If this guy walks in front of my Ring camera again, I'm gonna fucking shoot him. And that's on the Hawk tour. All right. Now, let's see. You guys ever had a weird dream? You guys ever had like a... All right, so I hear so many concepts about dreams. They say that nobody knows where dreams come from, and the time frame of a dream really isn't as long as we think it is. Like I will have a dream, right? And I'll feel like that dream was for hours. And then there was a study that says that dreams really last like 5 seconds. Like, wait, what? Like, how can you tell? And I guess when they're doing their study, they'll see how your neurons shoot up when you're having a dream, and then when it ends and shit like that. But a lot of the times, people that have dreams don't remember their dreams. Like, that's a weird thing too. Like, I had a dream. I remember I had a dream once. I was getting my ass whipped, and I went back to sleep so I could like go back and finish the fight, because I ain't going out like that. So this was a very common thing, that people have certain dreams of themselves in different scenarios and different situations and shit like that. So it opened the floor for me to have a conversation at work, because I overheard this conversation on the JBP, and this girl was like, yo, I had a dream that I was a comedian and I was doing great, and then I had a dream that I was a scientist and I was over here doing shit. And I was like, are these things that you want, or is this like you in another timeline, and you in another universe, you in another life? Or is this like your brain trying to tell you that, hey, this is what you really want to do, this is what you should do? See, the thing is with mine is I have dreams of myself, right? And I can't tell. I pray to God they're not. I hope they're just dreams and not like me in another life or another timeline and shit like that. Because I have dreams, right, where I'm in the lockup. I'm doing life, right? And it's me and some kid I went to school with. And me and that kid didn't get along, but we and him are both in the lockup. We're both fighting for our lives in there. And then I have dreams that I'm on stage. I'm performing comedy. And it's like, okay, that's cool. I like that dream. And then I get that dream that I tell you, which is really a nightmare, which is me at the beach, and then the beach decides to go away. It just left me there like I was an unwanted guest. And then it comes back with full vengeance. But it just opened the door for a cool conversation, because that's like kind of like thinking of like the multiverse. Like, how many versions of you are out there in the multiverse? How many of them are successful? How many of them are bums? How many of them don't know their gender? How many of them are animals? How many of them are fucking inanimate objects? Fucking drawings? A fucking mixture, just a proton or neutron. You're not even the fucking powerhouse, all right? I forgot which one that was. Is it the hypochondria? I'm gonna piss somebody off by saying that one. But yeah. This shit was such a cool conversation. It's like, yo, that's crazy that you're having a dream like that, and you don't know how accurate that shit is. If that could really be you in another timeline, lifetime, or anything. So it was just a cool conversation to have this week, because I don't know how many of you guys out there, or anybody that watches this, goes through that, or they'll think about something like that, or it's like deja vu, like, yo, I felt like I've been here before. I feel like I've done this before. So it's like, if that shit's all linked, that's gonna be some wild shit. That's gonna be some real wild shit. Like, oh shit, I am a criminal. Damn it. They were right. Like, maybe that guy that just walked by is in a happy relationship. Maybe it's not toxic. Maybe in another lifestyle, in another life, I would have came out and helped them and be like, hey, man, like, relax, okay? Shit happens. Whatever you're going through, like, is only temporary. All right. All right. She's out here. So what if she's out there going out there just
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
right? Clearly he's not getting that. Clearly, because then he would have been on the phone like
I love you. I
right.
want to take you away from all of this.
But she's right now, she's probably just getting away from him because he's over here maneuvering like a child, screaming at what is it, 2 o'clock in the morning? 2 o'clock in the morning, you screaming. You just felt that you could just scream at 2 o'clock in the morning like a little bitch. My bad. I'm sorry. It's mental health, man. It's mental health month. I apologize, sir. You're never gonna see this, and if you do, you are rude. But all right, let's go ahead and move on to the next subject. What else do I got on my docket? What else do I got on my docket? It's now time for the.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
All right, so the cool report is a little bit different. You know what? I didn't feel the greatest doing that Remy Ma. I don't think I answered that properly. All right, I think I should have opened up the dialogue more, made the section a little bit longer. But I had things to do. I wanted to go to sleep. I had to go work early and all that shit. I know that these are excuses, but you know what? You get what you get, and it is what it is. Now, a New Jersey kid flies to Florida to kill his online rival. Do you know how crazy that is? To go from one state to another state to go kill somebody over some online shit? Over something that you genuinely don't have no control over. Genuinely, like you're wilding out. Like there's nothing that anybody online can say to me that's gonna make me be like, all right, I'm gonna go fucking book a ticket. And you're booking it last minute, so that ticket's gonna be expensive as shit. I doubt if you had more connections, if you paid for a direct flight. I know you paid for a direct flight. A direct flight from Jersey to Florida, that's like maybe like $400 or $500. See, if you wanted to pay like $100, $200, your shit would have went. I remember one time I wanted to go to Puerto Rico, and it was the only plane available. So the train, the connections for me to go to Puerto Rico would have been from New York all the way to Ireland, and then to Puerto Rico. Do you know how fucking stupid that connection was? To see that, and I'm like, this can't be right. This has to be a glitch. No, I was wrong. They were right. I'm like, no, that's really a thing. They wanted me to come leave LaGuardia, go all the way to Ireland to go to Puerto Rico. I was like, shit, if I'm in Ireland, I would just fucking stay out there. I don't have my passport. What are you gonna do? Deport me back to America for free? Like, come on. What games are we playing here? Like, that shit was crazy. But here, listen to this, guys.
Noteworthy. What makes this incident particularly noteworthy is that it originated from an online altercation.
What game?
The suspect flew from Newark, New Jersey
Call
to
of Duty?
Florida, apparently to confront the victim in person. At approximately 2 a.m. yesterday, our deputies responded to a call at a residence in Fernandina Beach.
My son waited for him to go to sleep.
Regarding a physical altercation between two individuals. Upon arrival, they discovered a significant amount of blood in the entryway of the home
Who'd he get?
and the victim's bedroom.
Whoever opened the door,
The
fucked up.
victim's stepfather
Opening the door at 2
reported
a.m.
being awakened by screams for help. When he went to see what was going on, he found his stepson on the ground, struggling with the attacker who was in possession of a hammer. The suspect was identified as 20-year-old Edward Ko Kang.
20 years
This is
old.
his picture.
This nigga just an Edward
What makes this
Cocaine.
incident particularly noteworthy is that it
What's his name? I'm pretty sure this nigga just said Edward Cocaine. That's his name. Then he did that shit. Whatever he said he did, he did. All right. What's the name? 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 Edward Kang. He did that shit. I have rage. I have anger, but eventually it subsides. He got on a plane from Jersey to Florida. It was 5-6 hours. He was angry for 5 to 6 hours on the airplane. It's more because he had to prep. He had to go pack his clothes, get on the fucking plane, go to the airport, wait for the fucking plane, board the plane, wait to leave the plane, find a taxi cab, track down where he lives, get there. But wait, the ticket was so expensive that he didn't even have time to buy a weapon. This is Florida, Edward. You could have bought a gun. That's Florida. They give them shits away. Like, there's like, oh, okay, you're breathing? Here, take this. You went to the local hardware store. You went to the local Lowe's, the Home Depot, and bought a hammer to do the job. And the whole thing that's catching me, like, yo, who opened the door? Because they said somebody opened the door, and whoever opened the door caught the hammer right away. They must have been knocking like, FBI, open up! Like, I'm not opening the door at 2 o'clock. My bad. There was just an altercation. I'm going to leave that in the podcast. There was just an altercation. Just here you go. Somebody in front of my house. It's 2 a.m. as we speak right now. Screaming his head off. All right. You think I'm going to wobble my big ass downstairs to go open the door? You think anybody in my house is going to wobble their big back asses to the front door? And if they did, my door is locked. By the time anybody's hitting my door with the hammer, that the tennis racket is already there to be served, all right, to love. But yeah, that shit was crazy. To keep yourself angry. I've had road rage where, like, all right, me and the person go back for 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, what the fuck am I doing? Let me just fucking continue with my life. For him to stay angry is crazy. What the hell could somebody say to keep you that fucking angry? That's one. 2, it leads me to believe that he took the fucking middle seat in the airplane so he could stay angry. 3, how much you pay for that hammer? Because I got a hammer guy. Like, probably paid way too much for that hammer. 4, you're going to jail. You know what they don't got in jail? Video games. Well, I don't even know that because sometimes I be seeing those jail videos and they be looking like they got everything except for books because of Birdman. But yeah, that shit is crazy. To stay angry enough to go try to kill somebody at their home, it's crazy. You left your home with your family to go be with another man on his family and tried to give him the hammer. Damn homosexual. That's all I'm getting from this story. I might be childish, but it's June. It's Pride Month. Damn homosexual. So, yeah. My son, I was trying to give him the little baby hammer, Holmes. That shit is crazy, son. Why would he do that? That's what I was supposed to. I was supposed to add another soundbite. I'm stupid. I am stupid. You know what's crazy? This isn't the first time somebody traveled rad long. There was 2 people. There was a basketball player that traveled mad far to go beat somebody's ass in Florida again. And I'm like, yo, you got to be angry as shit. And then you had the crazy astronaut lady that went to go try to go kill her husband. And she drove. No, I think she did kill her husband. And she drove with the head like in the fucking car. And she drove from like, I think she was like on the East Coast, like let's say North Carolina. And she drove all the way to Florida with a diaper on. Do you know how that's next level angry? That you're driving and you don't want to stop and you shit yourself because you know you're wearing a diaper and just continue to drive. Like you ain't just shit yourself. Shorty, there was a whole chunk of shit between your butt cheeks and you were totally okay with it. You was like, I gotta accomplish the mission. I gotta do what I gotta do. Like that's some wild shit. Like her subconscious, like her subconscious is like, yeah, you got shit in yourself, but come on. Okay, let's go. Like that's what your mind was going. Shit in your pants, and you're like, okay, let's go. I gotta go meet them. I gotta go find them. All right. Then she was probably driving around, just honking that shit. Like, yo, get out the way. I got somebody to go kill. Like that's some crazy shit. Like everything's not connected there. at all. At all. So, yeah. Sir, hope you like Taco Tuesday and penis, because you're going away for quite a bit of time. All right, who else do I have? Oh, speaking of jail, there's this thing called Cognify. I have something for this too. Hold up.
Prison concept might be the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Welcome to Cognify, a facility designed to treat criminals like patients. Instead of spending years in an actual
They got this from a
prison
movie.
cell, prisoners could finish their sentence here in just a
It was
few
called
minutes.
Demolition Man.
Cognify could someday create and implant artificial memories directly into the prisoner's brain.
Some wild shit.
These complex, vivid, and lifelike memories are created in real time using AI-generated content. Depending on the seriousness of the subject's crime and their sentence, the memories could be tailored to the rehabilitation needs of each subject. The artificial memories
What if it's
implanted
murder?
by Cognify
Like, not
would be
accidental,
seamlessly
like,
incorporated
they
into
actually
the existing
wanted
neural
to do
networks
that.
of the brain. Cognify concept offers a new approach to criminal rehabilitation.
All right, I don't like that. Audio is pissing me off. So Cognify implants memories into your brain, so they would no longer have to house you for years. They would just make you. It's kind of like Inception. When remember they were like, "Yo, if you ever get stuck in a memory, you like your brain shatters and shit like that, and then you have to find a way to keep yourself sane until somebody pulls you out." It's like a minute in your mind is like 100 years or some shit. I don't remember the full shit. So they were like, yo, when somebody comes back, their mind is like so aged out that they're not back. Like they come back to the same body at the age that they went in, but they come back much more older mentally. So I feel like that's kind of the same concept. It's Inception and Demolition Man. Because in Demolition Man, they charged him for killing people, and they rehabilitated him by cryogenically freezing him and then implanting memories in his mind. Because when he gets out, he's like, yo, I don't know why, but I feel like the urge to fucking knit. So it was like, okay. So I'm hearing this thing, and it's like, yo, like this is the solution that we're trying to give you guys. Instead of housing people, spending all these millions of dollars, we could put implanted memories into their brain, and they'll do their sentence that way. And then we could teach them how to do other shit and rehabilitate them. And I'm like, where's the line stop? I assume people doing life don't qualify. So I was like, where does the line stop? Like, are we gonna be like, all right, we're not gonna do this shit no more? Because the crazy shit is that one of the things was a murder case. He was like, oh, so what they do is the memories they're gonna implant you is you're like, yo, you're gonna see it from the victim's family side and the shit they gotta go through. Them losing the person that they love, whether it's their wife or their husband or their kid or their dog or some shit. It's like, yo, and you're gonna see the grief that they go through, how they would heal from this shit or not heal from it, just so you could feel remorse and you are conned into being reformed. I feel like that's gonna come with a lot of mental issues, a lot of mental cases. I feel like it could probably lead to some lobotomy shit, and it's like it's a weird concept. And then my question to the criminals out there is, would you accept that? Would you be cool with like, all right, go do the 20 years or go do 10 minutes in this machine that's gonna mentally age me by 20 years with some shit that I don't want to see or can't run away from? Like, that's some crazy shit. Get graped in the shower or get graped in your mind. Like, it's a two-way street. Because I wonder if they should really incorporate that too, because that's a real thing. That's a real life possibility. How are they to steal that away from you when you're over here trying to take the neurological route? Like, all right, I'll go sit down and do this shit. And then they have like Big Dick Buster waiting for you. So they're like, no, wake me up. I'll go do the real time. Like, that's some crazy shit. But at the end of the day, Big Dick Buster's gonna get you. He's gonna be like, okay, let's go. Like, it's gonna be some wild shit, bro. Cognify sounds crazy, son. But that's exactly what we're heading for. I just saw a watch that if it feels like you're going through like some turmoil, it like spits scriptures at you. Some crazy shit. Some wild shit. Speaking of some wild shit, Chris Brown. This is For you. A lot of people are mad at Chris Brown. I wasn't going to talk about this. I thought it was going to be too late, but Chris Brown is still in the news over his meet and greets that he charges these people to go see him. See, at first, I thought it was just women, but then I saw there was a couple of dudes there, and you can't really discriminate at the meet and greet when it comes to dudes because that's exactly who's supporting your fucking music. The only thing is, I'm pretty sure you're going to get the high five, the far away, peace, all that shit. But these women are running amok. Muck with Chris Brown. A lot of them paid $1,100 to meet Chris Brown and take a picture with him on top of getting the concert tickets. Like, yo, $1,100 to meet Chris Brown. And they're paying it. The ladies always pay it. Come on, look at R. Kelly. R. Kelly was like found guilty of all this shit, and all the girls will start putting money in his commissary and his bond. So it's crazy. So $1,100, you meet Chris Brown, you can do whatever pose. He can pick you up, he can bent you over, he can just do whatever. Whatever you ask for, he's gonna do it, and it's all right because that's what he's there to do. Please his fan base, which is the women. Now, a lot of the men out there were getting upset of these pictures, and they have to understand that you can't be mad at Chris Brown. All right, you gotta be mad at your girl because I'm pretty sure after the picture, one of the girls was like a baddie, son. Fucking thick as shit. She had 2 laundry loads inside of her jeans. That shit is crazy, son. And I'm pretty sure if Chris Brown really wanted to, she probably definitely looked at him and was like,
oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
She definitely spat on that thing. That shit is crazy. So she was mad huck to her. She huck to her way out of that shit. So it's funny as hell because you do have to feel a way. Ego comes into play, jealousy comes into play, and financial burden comes into play. Because $1,100 is not cheap. Not cheap at all. And then as a man, you know your girl's going to put the pictures up depending on the post. If he's picking her up, that's violation. If he's double cheeked up, that's violation. Any picture is violation. Like, nah, the only picture I want is you two guys like that, separated 6 feet away. COVID is still in effect, people. And it's like, yeah. So it's like, is your ego in the way because you think you're that guy, but Chris Brown is over here taking pictures with your girl and your girl's happily paid the price? Is financial the thing? Is like, yo, my girl paid $1,100 to go meet this guy and he has her bent over wild crazy. Or is it just jealousy? Like, nah, like she gonna try to do something to Chris Brown because that's Chris Brown at the end of the day. That's some wild shit, man. That's a lot of things that come into play there. Let's see what else. Because that's an ill move for Chris Brown. You're getting them to pay you to touch some butt cheeks, which you could probably touch for free, but they're paying him, which makes it a plus. That's some smooth ass shit right there. Real smooth. And the only person that can be mad is the man. Like, yo, you're the only one that can be mad, but you can't say shit. You can be mad, but don't say nothing because at the end of the day, if the roles were reversing, you could pay $1,100 to go see whatever artist you want to do. Like if let's say Eve or Eve. Damn. Eve still got it. Oprah. Yes, that's the one. Oprah. Like, Oprah, bend me over. Yeah. I'm sorry. Damn, homosexual. I apologize. It's June. What do you want me to do? Like, it's June. I have to be inclusive, guys. All right. I want people to look at me and be like,
the best guy around.
Right? That's what I need them to be. Like, I'm like, yo, OMCJ, Jose Luis.
The best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
Son. Crazy, son. Would you feel a way if your girl found who? Would you be more mad at the money that she spent, or would you be more mad at the poses that she took? Would you be more mad that she posted it, or more mad that she hit it? Like, these are the questions that really should be held in the conversation, not that Chris Brown is charging $1,100 for a meet and greet. Shit, I already told you, Ruby Rose, her little fine ass, got a guy to give $63,000 just to be like, hey, my name's this person, acknowledge me. And he was like, hey, I acknowledge you. Now give me the fucking money. Same shit. It's not a double standard, people. It goes both ways. Stop being weird. Get away from me. What the fuck? Get the fuck. What these fucking lights? Are you gonna come next to me? That's a mosquito too, bitch. I'll slap the seagull. I'll fucking slap the shit out of you too. All right, let's get out of. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of the cool report and let's get into the Ask Me a Question section. What's your stance on tortas? Turn me inside out. Living la vida torta. Living la vida torta. Living la vida torta. Nigga. You think these tortas ain't getting no love, son? You fucking crazy, son. Bring me those little big. I got a little. She's not gonna like that. I'm gonna say that. Take this off. Take this off for her. She's not a little. She's not a big bag, but she ain't. Fucking up.
Whoever just said that just now, it wasn't Jose. Somebody's fucking around with his audio and he just wanted to fucking ruin his relationship with you, alright? So it's not really that guy.
Yeah. Whatever that guy just said. But I remember this one girl. See, I think I liked her from high school. If she watches this without, you know the fuck you are. So there's one girl from high school I really liked. Light skin, bad Puerto Rican joint, right? And we were DMing because like our birthdays are close to each other. So I was like, all right, whatever. And some fucking stupid question came up. She was asking about like sitting on faces. She was like, yo, you don't want me to hover? And I was like, no, bitch, break my fucking nose. Rub that shit off. Make me fucking look like Voldemort, bitch. Like, and she started fucking dying laughing. But like, she's one that's a nice example of like, nah, son, she could get it. She's pretty good looking for a good girl. Now, the other one that I had, she was like a plus size model. She was like a baddie. If you can dress and make yourself look presentable, then nobody cares that you're a torta. All right? Nobody cares, all right? You bring your juicy ass over here and give me some high cholesterol. Stop fucking with me. So it's like, yeah, I don't get why there's a knot. It's the ones that are built like, what's the name of that dude? It's like Galactus the Conqueror. If they're built like that, it's like, all right, that's not a torta. That's diabetes. That's just. See, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna walk away from this one. So yeah, nah. They gets love from me, Holmes. All right, fool. All right, give me that big back check. All right, next topic on that Ask Me a Question section. I hear you always talking about cutting people off. Don't you miss them at all? Do I? I guess it was coming up, I guess. I mentioned this shit a lot. And do I miss them? Do I miss them? Do I miss them? Is the question. I'm looking through my soundboard. Nah, let me stop fucking around. Of course I miss them. These are people that were in your lives. Are you fucking crazy? Why wouldn't you miss somebody that you cut off? All right. Hold on. Let me reel that back in. You miss the people that meant something to you. I'm not talking about the random people you just cut off. Like, all right, yo, fuck it, they gotta go. They're not good for you. All right? That's how you're supposed to move. All right? Something that's not good for you, you cut it out of your life before it gets worse. Like, I like sugar. Should have eased up. Should have eased the fuck up. Who's paying for it now? My stupid asses. Now, I can't have all the sugar that I used to have back in the day. And if I do have all that sugar, guess what? It's going to lead to huge chunks of me being missing. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that result. Nope, not at all. So it's like, no, all right. So in moderation and leave that shit over there. Now, the reason you would feel some way is because, like, as I just stated, as I just mentioned earlier, they were like, when I was talking about the beat shit, I was like, yo, the reason I have trust issues, blah, 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 blah. But the person that you deem to care the most about, the one that you truly love and shit like that, you let your defenses down, you let them get close to you, they did some wild shit, and now you're like, all right, fuck everybody. Now I got to move a certain way. Breaking into cars, great. So, yeah, you would wish that things would have stayed the way it stayed, but you know, that's just not life. Things don't go the way you want them to go just because you want them to go that way. It's whatever. Also, if they did some wild shit, you gotta think about, like, it's like, the best way I can see it is like, you have to hold yourself back sometimes because sometimes you're too giving. And like not giving as like materialistic things like shit like money. I'm talking about giving with your time, giving with your energy. And if it's not being reciprocated, it's weird. And then people do weird shit, and then you're like, yo, the reason it hurts so much is because, you know, deep down inside is that you would never do anything like that to them. You would never contemplate it. You never even think about it. You would never even thought about like a fallout happening. But so when it does happen, it's like, oh shit, everybody's blindsided and shit like that. And then you gotta note the people that aren't taking advantage of you. That's another thing. A lot of people don't know that when they're being taken advantage of. Like, you don't know if somebody's using you. And that's like the worst feeling in the world. But like, oh shit, I'm being used. So do they even really care? So it's some wild shit. But you can love those people from a distance. You don't have to love them or keep them close like you used to. And you don't got to hate them either. All right? You got to be betterer. All right? Cooler. Got to be cooler. So it's like, no, I could love you from all the way over here, but just don't come over here. Just might get stop. But that's all it comes down to. It's like, yo, like, nah. So if you hear me talk about like, yeah, that cutoff shit, yeah, there's some people that I was like, yeah, I don't talk to no more, and it's like, shit, I wish I could talk to them, but nah. And then I had, as I mentioned before, like a couple episodes ago, there's people in my life that have been detrimental to me, like very important to me, and God did the cutoff. And it's like, when you start thinking about shit like that, it's like, all right, this person would have, or maybe the way however life goes, it's like, all right, but yeah, of course you're gonna miss them. That's somebody that was important in your life. You crazy? Unless they were just a real piece of shit, and then you should have just really like saw that coming. But yeah, way to bum me out, fucking loser. Thank you for your question though. All right, so if you guys notice, I have a new soundbite, which is,
oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
This person goes, huck to a girl. Why is everybody going crazy over her? A lot of people don't even know that it was an interview that she did. So this interview, they were asking her about relationships and shit like that. And it genuinely answered about personality. Now, she's easy on the eyes. Don't get it twisted. But personality. All right, the huck to her. All right, everybody's like, oh my gosh, she gives head. Great. Those are the guys that don't think beyond that. That are just always sexual. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of virgins shared the shit out of her and they're making all these jokes, the fucking Mortal Kombat videos and shit like that. I was like, all right, that lets me know you get no bitches. Do I have anything for that? No, I don't.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, it lets me know you get no bitches. So it's like, all right. So what really captured people, because she took over the internet, that was like 2 weeks ago and they're still talking about it, is that it was her personality, that thing that girls say that guys don't look for. Bullshit. All right, a cute girl is cute until you get tired of her shit. That behind every cute girl is a guy that's tired of her shit. All right, I guess that goes both ways. But it's like her interview was actually entertaining. Who the fuck ever uses huck to her in a conversation? Nobody uses huck to her in a conversation. Not even Native Americans. All right, I know there's a Native American man out there by the name of huck to her. All right, and no, just never comes up a conversation. So for somebody just to be like, you gotta go spit on that thing and go hook to her, it's like, that's fucking funny as shit. Like, she didn't have that in the gun ready to go. That's just genuinely her character. And that's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. The other thing is, a lot of guys are horny. Guys be horny. Guys be horny for girls that they're never gonna get. And that's some crazy. Horny for girls that they're never gonna see. You can say, yes, I know, I can hear you guys damn. Like, what about Brittany Renner? Fuck you, all right? She actually responds to me. So, yeah, it's fucking crazy shit. Because there was another case of a girl, not the to her, but the horny dudes, right? The horny dudes. I remember some guy, some fucking Instagrammer. Girl kidnapped the kid. Her mugshot came out. Fucking dime piece. And this guy put up $30,000 of his own money to bail her out of jail, and so she could be free and be blah 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 blah. And now she's Instagram famous and shit like that. And that's some wild shit, because if there was no internet, nobody would have saw that fucking mugshot, and her ass would have been in jail for kidnapping. Kidnapping is a life sentence, I heard now. Shout out to Mano. That's a bad plug. That's a damn plug. All right, whatever. But yeah. This shit goes a whole bunch of different ways. But the main answer is, dudes be horny. And horny dudes be fucking shooting their shot at anything that moves. Also, that poor girl off of this interview got fired from her job. And that fucking sucks. Because her being out, this is the conversation I was having. Somebody being outside, just enjoying life, right? I think she worked at a daycare. Just having fun. Bullshit. Saturday night. Has to worry about what the fuck they say. And not even like on some like mean shit, racist shit, or some other wild shit. It's just, she was out giving an interview. She said something that was funny. People fucking found it hilarious. Her job found out. The people that work, the people whose kids are in the daycare found out. They're like, yo, I don't want my child around the hook to a girl. And it's like, why? That was on her own time. That's what she likes to do. Even if she's out here giving blowjobs, that's her fucking business. That has nothing to do with you, all right? So it was like wild shit. It was like really wild shit. I'm like, damn, this poor girl just did this fucking interview, and now she's out of a job. And I wonder if she could sue that guy to put out the interview, because that's the only person she could go after, because that's the person that technically got her fired. No, you're going to be like, well, there should need some accountability. She should have never answered like that. I'm going to answer however the fuck I ever want to answer. Clearly, you guys can't tell if you're still watching the show, and I still talk crazy the way I talk crazy, because fuck you, all right? Huck Tua. Probably the name of this episode. But, yeah. What else do I have on my docket? Stop playing around. It is now time for... Hey guys, welcome to the guys that fast forward to this portion. I appreciate you guys that submit your questions. Very, very detrimental to the show. So without further ado...
The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by its host and guest on this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. I express firmly I am here to have a fun time, and don't need anyone ruining it by being butthurt. Take your clapped cheeks somewhere else. I am not a professional, I just play one on the show. Thank you, and continue supporting. Deuces.
The best guy around.
I try. So part-time lovers, for those that have questions about the relationship and they want to see an outside third party to see if whatever solution they come to matches with whatever I'm going to say, and if it doesn't, they could sit back and gauge the situation. They could choose and pick what they want to take or not take anything at all. This is all just a matter of perspective, right? So thank you guys that fuck with this section. Now let me go and start the conversation. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
How
How do ugly dudes be pulling the baddies?
Y'all niggas.
I know they ain't there for personality because that's some bullshit. Cause I got looks, and that's so how am I down and they up.
You're not. Shut up, Jose. Don't go there.
Clown pussy.
Much better. So, you want to know why the ugly dudes is pulling the baddies and why you're not pulling the baddies, right? See, the fact that you can't have a conversation without kicking somebody's back in lets me know that you don't deserve to have personality. No, you could look like a fine specimen, but you are not allowed to have personality. God nerfed you for a reason, and that's fucking why, because you're a dickhead. These ugly brothers got to struggle through a lot of shit. They got to struggle through a lot of things. They got to make sure they smell good. They got to make sure they dress good. They got to invest way more time into their look and effort and personality to go pull a baddie, all right? And you're over here hating because you're like, oh, I look good. Why aren't they talking to me? Probably because you sound stupid as fuck. Why does I sound like I'm mad defensive right now?
I apologize.
Now, get some personality. Work on yourself. Be funny. Know how to hold the conversation. Go beyond the, hey, good morning text. Hope you slept well. They never do. Because they're getting clapped out by somebody else. Let me stop. See, that's me. That's me being like, come on. On her back. So, yeah. Over here worried about the next dude. Worry about yourself, right? See, your boy was in a situation when I was 50 pounds, way more than I am right now. I looked atrocious to be next to some of the girls I was talking to. They would be like, yo, how did his big, ugly ass get her? See, I'm not that big no more, but I'm still an ugly ass. So that works out in my way. So, because your boy got some personality, you know, right? And I shoot my shot. I see a little bad thing. I'm like, yo, what's the worst thing she could say besides put me on blast on social media? So I'll be like, hi, I want to talk to them.
I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be like that.
Big facts. So, big facts, not big backs. All right, don't fuck with me on that one. So, yeah, man, work on your fucking game. You over here hating on the big man, hating on him because he's shining. A lot of the times, that's oily skin. All right, a lot of these guys don't have fucking skin routine regimens. All right, they be out here just going into the world looking like that. They have a $500 outfit on them, and their face will be like, holy shit. Money can't buy you happiness, but it could get you a bad bitch, and she'll make you happy. Hating on him because you want to know. That's some crazy shit. That's hate. That's mad hate. Like, you need to go work on yourself before you go attack somebody that's been attacked by life already. It's mad mean. He deserves that girl, all right? Because she's probably there for the money. But he deserves that girl, all right? I don't know how to end that. I don't know how to fully end answering this question because it just sounds mean that however I respond back. So, And I'm back. My bad. I just had a fucking technical glitch and I broke my wire. So I am tight. I am very upset right now. I just broke this $30 wire because my phone fell off the fucking table. But I am able to connect via Bluetooth. So let's see how this is going to sound. No, wrong one. Gosh darn it. I already cursed already. Gotta save my curses before they fully pull me off of this. So the next question. Oh, yeah. Dude, mad at ugly dudes? Yeah. Do better. That's all I can say. My bad. Do better. I'm not saying I'm ugly, but I know better than be like, yo, I can't understand why all these good looking guys are getting all the good girls. Like, I question when I see the good looking guys get like the ugly girl. I'm like, damn, somebody has low self-esteem here. And somebody needs to work on that shit. My bad. Double standards.
I have a BUDDY, and we've been doing good with our terms.
Okay.
But recently we were fucking and her dog got in the room and bit the fuck out of me. Though I was hurting her, I guess. He was doing his job. But I had to go to the ER for stitches. How do I hand her the bill and let her know that her dog is on file?
So you got a fuck buddy. The dog was terrified because you were taking it down. And you're mad that the dog, well, you didn't sound like you were mad. You are upset you got attacked. But yeah, the dog. You were tearing her ass up and the dog tore your ass up. That's fucking crazy, son, if you ask me.
You know the fucking vibes?
Son. Chewed you up. It must have been bad because you stopped. I don't think I'm stopping. A dog could bite in my fucking Achilles tendon, I'm still gonna go. Depending how it is. But everybody ain't me, man. Ain't nobody out here.
Go like I am, alright, son. I fucking take it to the max every fucking time, son.
So it's like, yeah. Now, you are in a position that's awkward. If you give her the bill, she's gonna definitely look at you like
Clown pussy.
Sadly to say, because she's gonna be like, "Yeah, you should just man up, pay your own bill." And you also snitched on the dog. You put a case on the dog. You fucking, oh my
Lord have mercy.
Like, what are you doing? Putting a case on the dog. You let them know that the dog bit you at the hospital. You gave the exact name and location. Like, you couldn't like take up for the dog. Like, nah.
The best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
That dog was doing his job, son. That dog was doing its job. Like, what do you want? You mad at the dog? Because you're over there trespassing on that pussy? That's crazy, son. That's some crazy shit, bro. Snitching on a dog is some wild shit. Snitching on a dog is some wild shit, son. If it's a female dog, that bitch is looking at you like, look at this bitch. That's some wild shit. This is the dog's response.
Don't listen, she's a skink.
Right? That's some crazy shit, son. That's some wild shit. Maybe he ain't like the way you were doing doggy style. He was like, nah, he's like, yo, get out of it. What if he was trying to like pull you out of there? That's why he bit you by your leg to move you out the way so he could show you how it's done. That's bestiality. I can't be talking about that.
Sick to my stomach, fam. But
He saw you tapping his owner and he was like, that's you screaming from being bit. Son. That's some crazy shit. You better send her that fucking bill. That was her dog at the end of the day, all right? She invited you. It's supposed to be safe. He ain't know the treaty. He ain't know the gang treaty was in effect, and she let you get attacked. What the fuck do you want? What did she want? Did you guys have to call an ambulance and you have to explain what happened, that you got bit by the dog? How did you get bit in that angle? Well, I was clapping some cheeks, and she got me. And if you're going to send her the bill, don't...
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that
That's not proper compensation, just letting you know, all right? I don't care how good.
I love you.
All right?
I want to take you away from all of this.
Oh, the ambulance took you away if he was really bad. That's some wild shit, son. That's some wild shit. Shit. I mean, you can send it to her. Just know you're never going to get in that shit again. Like, does that make any sense? Like, she'll probably lie to you, be like, yo, no, I'll pay your bill, but she ain't going to pay that shit. She going to be like, she's going to keep fucking her way out the bill. All right? Mad huck tooing going on over that. So, yeah. Send her that bill, son. Equal rights and loves. Let's go. Now, that's the end of... Hopefully I was a little bit hopeful. I don't think, but it's whatever. You know, sometimes you try to give the best advice you can, and sometimes they either take it or they don't. Wait, what? Or they don't, all right? That's some crazy shit, son. Some crazy shit. But she is gonna try to pay with some pussy, and you need to be strong.
You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me.
So I'm gonna end this show out. I want to talk about I think the vlog's coming to an end. I think I don't have time to keep continuing that project on. I also haven't been doing a lot to like even keep that a constant thing. I think the last couple of clips are like more than like a couple of weeks apart. So I don't even know how I'm gonna put that together. But with a vlog, it's been real. It's been cool. If I don't stop it, it might be very rare that I shoot it. I'm gonna still take some footage, but I don't know how I'm gonna do this yet. Because I was thinking I could utilize that other camera for a live stream for when I record this, and they'll get to see the behind the scenes. They get early access. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I was considering doing a live stream for the people that watch this, or any random that just wants to watch people doing live streams or podcasts and things like that. So it's just weird. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to stay with Twitch or go somewhere else with it. Or just do it on Instagram live stream, and I would just do it off the GoPro at 4K. That shit sounds lit. But yeah. So I want to say thank you for everybody that listens to this, or everybody that watches this. I would suggest, all right. So I haven't been liking the way the audio's been sounding lately, but I do notice it sounds the best on Spotify. This isn't a plug for Spotify, because I am not, just because I'm on Spotify doesn't mean I'm a Spotify artist, because it's also other DSPs. But if you want the best audio, the highest audio, go to Spotify. Go to Spotify. Check us out on Spotify. And yeah. So I am your host, Jose Luis, and also known as
On My Cool J.
And I'm gonna head out of here. Peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out. There goes the button right there. Push the goddamn